What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. Before we get into the video, I gotta eat. I'm sorry, but Chick-fil-A's in the central right now. I didn't eat all day. Hold on, I need a little stool. 1 second. Alright, that's better. That's better. So basically in today's video, what we're gonna be doing is, recently I found this new little, I don't know, technique or I don't know, creative thing, and it's basically doodling on pictures. Like, I'll show you guys a couple examples right here. Yeah, so it's basically just me getting creative and drawing on pictures just to give it another creative aspect. And for a while I was like a little iffy about posting them on social media because I didn't know how people would react to it, but I don't know. I got a lot of great feedback. I had about like 30 people send me their pictures so I could edit them the way I did mine, which I find really crazy. I didn't even get to finish. Like, I'm still editing them like daily because I have so many to do. But since so many of you guys like them, I decided to just make a whole video about it. And I'm basically making this, like, if you guys want to learn how to do it yourselves, this should be the video to watch. Or I'm just showing you guys just how I do it, because you guys seem to be pretty interested in this. So I was like, you know, I might as well make the video to show you guys. So after I finish the Chick-fil-A, we'll get into that. But right now, we just gonna smack. Oh, yeah. Alright, so basically what you gotta do is just go to the App Store and download the app Adobe Draw. And it's gonna be the first one. It's like an orange and brown looking app, and you just click download or whatever. I'm gonna click open because I already have it downloaded. And basically what you want to do when you get to the app is, I don't know if it asks you to make an account, but if it asks you to make an account, just make that account. It probably shouldn't take long. And then what you want to do is click the plus sign. That's how you get to an open canvas. Now, debating if you have, I don't know, debating if you have a landscape or a landscape picture or a vertical picture. That's basically because it gives you all these templates right here. So if you have a vertical picture, you would click probably the tabloid letter or the iPad. And if you have a landscape picture, you probably click an iPad, the large postcard, or iPad Pro, or the square. Yeah. But for the picture I'm going to use, mine is going to be, I'm going to choose tabloid because it's a very vertical picture. And you click, once you in that little white, it should be like white, and then it should have like the pencil tools on the side and like the right canvases on the right. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click the plus sign and then click image and then click on my phone. That way you could choose whatever picture you want on your phone. So I'm gonna choose this picture of my brother that I had screenshotted right there. And once you do this, you could size it up like that or whatever, but I'm just gonna click fit. Because usually what I do is when you size it up to like match the white scale, it stretches out your picture. So what I do is I just click fit, and then I usually just crop it after I'm done everything. So here I have a picture of my brother, and I chose this picture just because the bluish looking garage is gonna look great with the color I'm gonna use. So on the left right here, you can see you have all these different types of pencils, and the one I use is the fourth one down just because it has the best looking stroke. And I usually click color, I make that white. You can make whatever color you want, but I'm gonna choose white just cause it's gonna have a good contrast with the bag. And I usually go down to about 10, but that varies throughout the whole entire edit, going to different sizes and everything like that. And if you click those three little bars at the bottom, you can see that it has all these different types of roundness, angle, taper. Like, this all just varies on how your stroke is gonna come out. But I usually don't touch it because I like the way it already is. So the first thing I look at when I'm in a picture, I look at the person who I'm doing the edit for, the person's personality, or just anything like that. So you can see he looks a little sophisticated in this picture, so I'm not gonna do anything too humorous or anything like that, but we'll start off with too big. See, that's what I said, it always varies. So if I zoom in right here, I'll probably just do a shoulder streak right there, and we'll do another one down by his elbow. And don't worry if you mess up, you can always erase it or just click the back arrow button. For me, it takes a while. I'm always erasing or going back just till I get it perfect. Okay, that looks fine. And I'm gonna bring the size down a little bit. And just something like that. Okay. See, like, here's an example. I don't like the way this is looking down by his elbow, so I'm gonna erase that. Make sure you guys adjust the eraser size, because if it's too big, you'll just erase everything. But you can always go back. So yeah, I'm just gonna erase this right here, because I'm not liking that. What I do want to do is, I kind of want to give him a crown. One thing I try to portray into all of my edits is, if it's a guy, I usually give them a crown. If it's a girl, I usually give them a little tiara. Just, I don't know, it's just something that I do, and I kind of like it. So where is this crown gonna go? I don't know, but probably go to 6.5. See how that looks. Alright, that's way too long. Just a little bit shorter. But I do like the position of it. It's still too high. See what I mean? Like, it takes a while just cause you gotta keep on doing it until you get it to the size you want. To be honest, that's good enough for me. Now, another thing that I also do in my edits is I usually do a 360 swirl, whether it's around an arm or a leg, but he doesn't really have anything sticking out. So I'm gonna see how it would look going around his body, but I think it's the size that needs to go up. Alright, and yeah, I don't know how it's gonna check, but before I erase it, the little 360 spin, I usually see how the finished look is gonna look first. And here's how you do it. So basically, since it's coming off his shoulder, that means it's over. So the next thing I want to do is make it go under, meaning I'm gonna erase everything that's on top on the second row. And as you can see, since this is going under, the next one is gonna go over. So this stays over, and then that means this one would be under. And just keep erasing it until you get all the way across. See, what I could do is I could make this go under one leg over the other leg and erase it on this leg, giving it that 360 look. Now zooming out, I don't really like it. So yeah, that gotta go. That's the frustrating part about it. Like, if it doesn't look good, it just ruins the whole image. So you just gotta erase it. But it's alright. Alright, so let's go to something else. His name is Riley. I also try to incorporate the client's name, or whoever asked me to do the edit. I really try and put their name or nickname inside the edit just to give it their home feeling look. Alright, his name's Riley, so try and incorporate that in there. I like the way that looks. That might just be a little big, which is a huge overkill, but I like the way it looks, so I'm gonna keep it. And then after that, I usually just add little effects just to give it a little bit of a cartoon look. Nothing too serious. And just a little bit more. So as you can see, none of this stuff is complicated. It's just getting creative with it, and that's pretty much it. One other thing I could do is, okay, let's zoom in on his watch, and we're gonna give this a design. Too big. Alright, so another thing that I also do, I usually, there's a lot of things that I do in almost every single edit where it becomes like a thing that I do. I usually do little scribbles. You could call it a scribble or a doodle. I don't know. I usually do little scribbles on platforms like this. Let's incorporate his R for Riley. I, and then we got a squiggle there. 2 dots. Let's give him a cash symbol. Circle, smaller one, and a dot, and then you can go there. So as you guys can see, it's basically just, I don't know, filling in the blanks with just basic scribble, nothing too serious, you know. That's there, period here. Let me just zoom in a little bit and add a cross here, and let's add a corner symbol there. Circle, too big. Circle. As you can see, it kind of looks bad zoomed in, but if I zoom out, kind of gives it that cool little white look instead of gold. And if you zoom in a little bit more, you can see it. It's just a little design that I like to do, and I'm gonna just finish it up on the other side. You could barely even, it's like a barely gold piece on here, but there's barely a gold piece on here, but we'll try. Let's see what we could do. Could give him a little letters there. Say that again. And just like that. Oh. And just like that. Just a cool little design. What can we do by the legs? Alright, let's try this. His name's Riley, last name. I'm not gonna put it out there, but we could try and put his initials going up his leg. Too big. Bring it out 2. Okay. Too far apart. See, like, you gotta be really patient with it. Now I've only done this type of edit, like the initials up the leg once, and I'm not too sure how it's gonna look on here, but I mean, it's worth a try. And if I take a look, yeah, I don't like it. So this is basically the whole, every time I edit, it's constantly erasing because I just never end up liking anything, and it sucks. See, this is a hard picture. I really don't know what to do with it. Interesting. Okay. This is hard. I'm usually not stumped, but this picture doesn't really have much going on. If I ever get stumped this much, that's when I really just start to just do whatever. But you also got to make sure that the edit is coming out good and you're not just scribbling or whatever. Okay. just make sure you keep the under and over consistent, because if you don't, it's just not, the effect is not gonna work. Under, over, and we just cut it off right there. I don't like it. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Alright, so since I didn't know what to do on him, I basically just went to the background and started playing with that. And it's not the best, but it's literally all I could think of for this edit. And I hate that this came out to be so complicated, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody has creative block. Alright, so that's that for that edit. What I could do on this side, I don't want to do it too much because I already have his name on here. But instead of having his name up in that top corner, I'm just gonna bring it down and center it on the right side. Okay, that works. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And let's just give him a little. Okay, that actually works perfectly. I'm liking the way this edit looks. Just, I said I wasn't gonna add a chat bubble, but kind of want to. What I like to do with when I'm doing anything with names or letters or chat boxes, I make the first letter of the word big and then the rest of the letters smaller. It just gives this cool effect. Just a little something that I do. And smooth. And bang. I think that looks pretty cool for me. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So that's basically how I do the edit, guys. This I had a little trouble with because there wasn't much going on, but I'll show you guys some more at the end of the video, and you guys could actually send me pictures that you guys want me to edit. Just follow, I'll put my social, just send me some pictures in the DMs on my Instagram, and I'll definitely send you guys your edits back. But yeah, that's the edit for right now, and that's basically it. After this, you just click this box up here. You're gonna click image, save image, and then you can crop it down to the original frame. And that's basically it. If you guys like the video, if you guys like this tutorial, please let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, and definitely subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.